You're listening to this podcast, so I know you've got a curious mind. Here's a helpful fact you may not know yet. Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $900 on average. Pop over to Progressive.com, answer some questions, and you'll get a quick quote with discounts that are easy to come by. In fact, 99% of their auto customers earn at least one discount. Visit Progressive.com and see if you can enjoy a little cash back. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $946 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2024 and May 2025. Potential savings will vary.
Yay Networks.
Parenting is such a breeze, oh, but it would bring you to your knees if it weren't for Chatty Daddies. Oh, yeah, the Chatty Daddies.
Good morning, afternoon, good evening,
and good night.
Yeah, wow, it's just like the Truman Show.
I love it.
Good
night,
that's
Moon.
all. That's all we got for you today. No, this is the Chatty Daddies. My name's Nick Adams.
I'm Trey Peart.
I'm JC Chavez.
If you were offered a role in the Truman Show,
Truman.
I need. What did I say?
No, I would want to be Truman.
You would want to be Truman and not know about it. You would want for JC and me to
You're
be
talking
the
like if
actors?
this was real life?
Yeah. In real life, would you rather be Truman or an actor?
I'd want to be an actor.
And how much money would it cost? How much money would you? Is the lowest amount you would accept to be an actor on that show? It's like your full-time job.
Yeah.
You have to be on call at any point in time.
I don't know, man.
For those of us that are not familiar with the
You've
Truman
ever seen the
Show.
Truman Show?
Oh,
I have
man.
not.
So it's great. So this was in the mid to late 90s.
Okay.
And this is way before reality TV. Reality TV had like kind of just like the real world was around.
Like, didn't Will Ferrell do a movie like starring as this guy or something?
Well,
Was it
this could just be the Truman Show, what you're thinking about.
Oh, okay.
But so Jim Carrey plays a guy named Truman. He
Carrey.
has no idea that his entire life is being broadcast on TV 24/7. Everyone he interacts with, his parents, his best friend, his job, everything is all set up. They're on a soundstage, and he has no idea.
It's like the
there's
biggest soundstage in the world, like 20 NFL stadiums combined. And so
tiny
it's-
cameras are hidden everywhere. There's always little excuses that come up for reasons why he can't go on a
Leave the
vacation or
island.
anything like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Everything about his life was completely fabricated for a TV show.
for broadcast.
And he kind of starts seeing things are kind of off. And then he figures out that he's on a TV show. It's so great.
So it's a movie with Jim Carrey. Okay, so I am familiar. I just didn't know what it was about. Okay, got it.
I always wonder what the guy that plays, I don't know his name. In
Noah
the Truman
Emmerich,
Show.
his best friend.
Okay, he ends up being in The Walking Dead, and I only know him as Jenner from The Walking Dead. But yes, I want to know what his salary was as a character in the show that never gets brought up, or the chick that was also in Californication. I don't remember her name in real life either. But I want to know what their salaries were or what their whole thing was, because like you're not going to be able to spend the money because you're living basically in the bubble.
Yeah, you have to be there. If Truman wants to go see his best friend at midnight, you got to be at your house.
You got to be in the studio.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a great movie.
Actually, I'm going to go watch it.
I think it holds
You
up.
really should.
And
It
a
does.
couple of years ago, my wife and I and my family, we were in Florida, and we were going to Seaside, Florida, I think is the city, for dinner. And I was like, man, this place looks really familiar.
Yeah.
And Blair was like, oh, yeah, this is where they filmed The Truman Show.
Awesome.
And I was like, how did you not? Jim Carrey's my favorite actor of all time. He is the greatest. I love him so much.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, how did you not tell me that we were going to the place where Truman lives? And it looks just... It was the town.
I would
awesome.
like to have dinner with Jim Carrey one day.
Oh my gosh,
he would be awesome to sit down with. I've never met him.
Me either. So once I meet him, then you guys can fire me from the Kid Craddock Show.
Perfect.
But until then, I'm going to stick around.
Perfect.
So I did want to bring something to y'all's attention, a discussion piece that I'm wondering if other parents, maybe other mothers, have gone through this feeling as well.
Okay.
This past Friday was the consultation for the vasectomy.
Oh, you got your consultation done?
I went and had the consultation.
Without me, dude?
I did go without you.
I thought we were going to do teamsies.
Well, I just went.
Okay.
This is who my doctor recommended, so I just went to this guy. And I was telling my wife about it a few days ago, and that I had the consultation set up, and she got kind of bummed. She got kind of sad.
Yeah.
Because it's a finale, dude. It's done.
That's it. And she just kept saying she doesn't want any more kids. We have two
Okay.
great, beautiful kids. Blair, do you want any more kids? No. so then why are you kind of sad and upset? She was like, it's just kind of like over. And I was like, yeah, but do you want any more kids? And she said, no. And she was like, yeah, but that option is not there anymore.
Right. Yeah, it's I don't want any more cake. But now
To
there
never
won't
have
be,
cake
there-
ever if we wanted
we
it.
can't ever have cake again.
It's the possibility of if you want to possibly change your mind, it's still there.
Right.
But this closes that
This
chapter.
closes the door.
Okay.
My doctor said it's basically 100% done unless something crazy happens.
You could do a reversal surgery.
doesn't always
Could.
work. I suppose I don't want to give anybody's medical history away. I have known someone who tried to get it reversed and it did not work, and so they went the way of adoption.
Right.
Yeah.
I did ask my doctor, I said, hey, maybe he's a good salesman, but this was a good response. I said, how many times have people come back because they needed it didn't work. It wasn't 100%. He said, I've been doing this for a little over 20 years. Within that time, maybe 7 or 8 people have come back and said, my
still got
girlfriend's
something.
pregnant, my wife is pregnant, check me out. And he said 0 of those men ended up being the father. He said one of those guys, whatever they cut, he told me, I don't know what it was called. I don't know my own anatomy. He said whatever they snip, he said had started kind of growing. It can grow back. And there were a
And
couple
reconnect?
and reconnect. And there was a couple swimmers, but not really enough to do anything to have a pregnancy.
I don't need you to just snip it. I need you to cut the complete area so there's no chance that thing's ever going to reconnect.
Yeah.
Life finds a way.
I know.
But it was just interesting. And so I was curious if any other women, obviously y'all aren't women, but have ever had that feeling like, no, we don't want any more kids. And there is the vasectomy option, but she still has hesitations about me getting it. We don't want more kids, but it's still
and you're not going
like
under.
the door
It's-
is closed.
Yeah.
That is not possible anymore. But again, we don't want more.
And that's interesting. Blair seems like the most reasonable person on the
And
planet.
she is.
And
She generally is. And she said, I realize this doesn't make sense. And she even said, ask the guys on the Chatty Daddy to see if any other moms have felt this way.
I'm not a mom, but as a dad, I feel like that is why I've dragged my feet for so long. Mm-hmm. You know, because I told myself, even when Kinsey and I got married, I said, I want to have a boy and a girl. And if it takes me 7 children, I want both. I want to experience being a girl dad and I want to be a boy dad. And I got it off the bat. I got Kaysen first and I got Chloe second. And there's just this, I don't know why, but I often think like what another human would be like if Kinsey and I created a baby.
Yeah.
I keep thinking about it. And so when she says, I'll get your appointment set, I'm like, yeah, I'll get it. But I drag my feet because I just don't, I want to have that option.
Yeah.
It is just so final when you cut it, you know? It's just, I don't
But then
know.
could you see yourself right now having a baby? Getting back into the diapers, the long nights?
To be real with you, I recently went back and looked at pictures. Yeah, I could. But I do think about how hard it is, you know, the sleepless nights and the fights and arguments that ensue because when you're not resting as a couple, it's tough to function like a well-oiled machine. So you think about those moments too. But then there was this picture of Chloe that we found where she was probably 3 months old. And I remember those moments of like looking at her and like the love you feel for this little tiny baby is astronomical. And then I look at my kids now and I'm at the point, guys, where my kids they don't need me very much anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They wake up and make their own breakfast. They're pretty self-sufficient. I don't carry my kids up. Chloe, sometimes I don't carry them anymore. I don't have that cuddle moment anymore with them. I don't get those cute little kid sentences that come out of their mouths at night when there's just nothing but love from them. Where it's like, I love you so much, Papa. I love you so much. Like those little moments don't happen anymore. Mm-hmm. And it sucks. And that's what I want. That's why I feel like I'm getting pulled to not do it.
You know what my daughter says right now that's really cute? Instead of saying burger, like we're having a hamburger, let's go get burgers, she says booger. We're gonna go, but she's not saying it to be funny. She's just like,
That's how she is.
I want to eat a booger.
My daughter, for the longest time, she called armpits. And now she says armpits.
Yeah.
So it's so hard to let go of the mini human that you grew accustomed to and loved so much. Not that and again, I love my kids. I love them to death. But there's something about when they need you and they look for you and guidance when they don't know how to do jack. It's a good feeling. You feel wanted. You feel like you have your place on earth. So if you suck at work or if you are struggling somewhere else, at least you know you're going to come home and those little humans are always going to look at you like you're Superman. That's what I love. That's what I love about it.
And get a dog.
Yeah, so if any moms out there, hit us up. Let us know your feelings on, the vasectomy or the getting the tubes tied, whatever it is, where it's the book has closed on having more kids. If you felt a little sad over that, even though you didn't want them, if you still felt sad over
Absolutely.
it. Yeah.
I guess I got to get on my horse now and go schedule mine, Nick.
Maybe.
I'm trying to do it for. When are you doing yours?
I don't know yet. That's the other thing. And so Blair and I are talking about when I could do it. And boy, did she have a lot of reasons for me not to get it done. Well, we've got the holidays coming up and I really need your help. Like, I can't just be a bump on a log for 2 days.
I'm trying to do it on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. See, our Thanksgivings are slammed. Our holidays are slammed.
Like the day before Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I just want to get it done, put the peas on my pea, and watch some football.
But then there's nothing going on. Like, you're not going to do something for Thanksgiving, or you're just planning to have everybody come over to see you while you sit on your couch.
I'm willing to have visitation.
Yeah.
You want to come say hello?
Well, sorry we didn't have peas for the Thanksgiving dinner. JC had to use those.
But I think it's only like a couple day recovery where you're, sitting down and letting that thing unswell.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you start moving it up. So I don't think it's, in my head, I'm not looking at it as that big of a deal.
But
I do want to schedule like a nice little photo shoot. You know what I'm saying?
This may make Blair make me not want to get it because the doctor said, okay, after we do this, I'm going to need you to bring in a sample about a month later. He said, but before you bring that in, we're going to need you to check the system, see if everything's working correct, at least 15 times that month.
Whoa.
And then you're going to have to come back for month 2, another 15 times.
Yeah.
So I said, hey,
Dang,
we're going to be busy for 2 months.
You got to clear the pipes like that?
Yeah,
I mean, you could do solo missions.
saying.
There's solo missions, too.
I mean, there are. But at the same time.
Hang on, Blair. Let me get a Gatorade and a banana.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
I'm cramping 15 times a month.
That's what they said.
Hey, that's all good.
So, hey, sweetie.
Hey, it's medical science.
Yes, it's all for research.
What do you want from me? We got the COVID vaccine because of medical science. We're definitely going to go ahead and follow these rules.
I heard it's like that every month for quite a while.
Right.
That's what they told me. Every month I got to go back in.
If I remember correctly, I think when we had Chloe, or when Chloe was born, they because Kinsey had a C-section, I think the doctor at one point said, hey, do you want me to go ahead and shut the factory down? Mm-hmm. And we could have done it then, but we didn't know. Kinsey said no.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to have to get the factory shut down on my own.
Hey, JC, while you're laid up, sitting on the couch, recuperating from your surgery that may or may not happen here in a few weeks.
Oh, it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. What you need to do, take all the worry, take all the guesswork out of what you and your family are going to be eating that week. You need to hit up our friends at Green Chef.
Man, Green Chef can make anybody a chef. And when I say anybody, they made me a whiz in the kitchen.
I know. You actually feel like I'm doing great here.
Like not only am I doing great, but it tastes delicious.
Totally.
Here's the thing with Green Chef. They will deliver your meal kits, right, every single month. And whatever you want to eat, whether you want to eat some vegan, you're doing paleo, vegetarian, fast and fit, Mediterranean, gluten-free, they got all those options for you. And then you just open it up and get to work.
24 to 30 recipes weekly that you get to choose from. And the holiday season is coming upon us very, very quick. You can choose premium, balanced recipes that support your wellness goals and taste good too. So you can get started on that New Year's resolution that you know is coming up. And you can choose fast and fit for meals under 700 calories that you can have ready in under 25 minutes.
Yeah, you were talking about all the different options when it comes to meals. I didn't know that I needed the beef and sweet potato taco skillet in my life, but now I know. It was incredible.
And you know what's cool is that you get to keep those recipes.
Yeah.
It's on paper, and you can do it yourself later on if you like it that much.
And you can go back and make it yourself later, like you said. Man, it's incredible.
Offsetting 100% of their carbon footprint, 100% of their plastic in every box. Green Chef is the only meal kit that does both of those.
Go to greenchef.com/daddies599. Use code daddies599 to get $5.99 per meal on your first box, and your first box ships free. Again, greenchef.com/daddies599. Use the code daddies599 online to get $5.99 per meal on your first box, and your first box is going to ship free. Green Chef, the #1 meal kit for eating well.
And another sponsor we have for the Chatty Daddies podcast is Goli Gummy Vitamins. I just got the ashwagandha gummies, and I didn't know they made... I've been taking ashwagandha for years. Didn't know they had it in gummy form. It is fantastic. It reduces stress. It helps promote relaxation. I love it. It's one of my top vitamins, top supplements to go to. What did you get, Nick?
I got the Triple Action Immune Gummies. Cold and flu season is here.
Yep.
It's upon us. I'm sure everyone's already come down with a little something. Try and protect yourself early. Check out the Triple Action Immune Gummies. These small gummies are made with triple action benefits of vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, plus a combination of elderberry extract and a very unique botanical blend. It includes turmeric, ginger extract, and echinacea extract. It's worth getting.
And elderberry has been used for centuries, and now they've just modernized it by making it a delicious gummy.
No artificial sweeteners or synthetic colors. They are vegan, gluten-free, and non-GMO.
Jump on the Goli train. Just go to Goli.com, and after you pick your amazing gummies, whatever you want in there, enter the promo code ChattyDaddies at the checkout page. It can't get easier than that. Once again, go to Goli.com, use the promo code ChattyDaddies at the checkout page, and make Goli part of your wellness routine today.
And that's GOLI.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
That's right. They're our opinion, and I'm down.
This is probably a tease for you to listen to the next podcast we do, because I'm faced with a parenting decision.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, no.
Today, on the day that we're doing the Chatty Daddies, I have a decision to make. Whether to attend a really, really cool sporting event with one of the biggest celebrities in the world right now, Roman Reigns, and possibly Logan Paul, or hang out with my daughter, who teared up last night when I told her I was not going to be around for the Halloween festivities.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm faced with a dilemma.
Okay.
I was asked to go to this thing by a wrestler's husband. Mm-hmm. One of my buddies has a wife that wrestles in the WWE, which means great seats.
Incredible seats.
Incredible seats.
Probably TV time.
Probably
They'll
TV
show
time.
you on TV.
Probably, Nick. Also, maybe some backstage roaming around, you know?
Yeah.
And maybe interacting with some of these WWE superstars.
Just think if they smash through a table right in front of you and drinks and popcorn goes flying, or someone gets tossed in the
What
crowd.
if they scout and they're like, look at this guy. He looks like he could be The Rock.
They tag him in right there in the middle of the match.
You never know how a career can get started. It could be right there. Right then, they're like, look at this guy. He looks like he could put a little lucha libre mask on and get up off the top rope and just do a flip and land on somebody. Maybe. But I told my daughter last night, and it wasn't one of those where she whined, guys. My son was cool about it. I was like, yo, man, I'm not going to be around. He's like, all right, bro, I'll save you some candy. Son, taken care of. He's all good. My daughter, when I told her, she just sat there with her eyes up looking at the ceiling, and then I just saw tears well up. Mm-hmm. And I said, what's wrong? And she goes, I just really, really, really want to be with you on Halloween. Mm-hmm. And those were the little words that the way it came out of her mouth. Because, look, I only got about 2 more years before my kids are completely done. And they're like, we're going to go with our friends. We don't want you.
How old is she? 9?
She's 9.
9.
And so this could be the last year. I don't know, because my son was pretty cool about it. He didn't, okay, yeah, have fun, Dad. Mm-hmm. My daughter was like, I really wanted to go with you. You always hold my hand when we cross the street. So I'm faced with calling my buddy up and saying, hey, thanks for this really awesome opportunity, but I'm choosing my daughter, which is what I'm leaning towards.
You're not faced with anything.
I'm going to choose my daughter.
Yeah.
I know I am.
I think you go.
No, you do not.
I think you go to WWE Raw.
What if this is the biggest thing that ever happened in the history of wrestling?
You're trying to create controversy right now, aren't you?
JC, you just took your kids to a really cool concert
over
the weekend.
We went to Lizzo.
You just made great memories.
Yeah.
You've been trick-or-treating with her before.
You've had enough memories with your daughter. That's fine.
You
don't need to make any more.
The problem is I keep thinking about it. I'm thinking about it that way, Nick. Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like I'm a good dad. I've been okay. One little miss isn't going to be bad. I go to all her games. I go to all her cheer stuff. I go. Mm-hmm. One thing's not. this is going to be the one thing that she's going to be on the Dr. Phil show, and she's going to say, I'm doing this because my dad didn't go to Halloween on it.
Oh, no, she'll be saying, I'm doing this because I went to a Lizzo concert and saw Lizzo do it
Wow.
on stage. But no, you don't abandon your child.
That's not abandoning.
You don't care about wrestling. The first time I've heard him talk about wrestling ever was today.
True.
Why would you? Why?
Because of the opportunity.
Yeah. There's every guy likes wrestling a little bit. I haven't watched wrestling in a long time, but if I was invited to go, I'd go.
As a kid, I was a super fan.
Yeah, me too.
JC's leading your
I was
way.
too.
JC's leading your way now.
Were you ever a fan of wrestling?
For sure.
See, I was more of a fan of WCW, but that franchise is no longer
No, it's
around. Sting was my favorite.
Yeah, I like
Sting is awesome. So is Goldberg.
Goldberg was great.
Shawn Michaels was like Bret the Hitman Hart, Owen Hart. Those were my dudes.
Yeah.
Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah, brother.
I feel like my entire podcasting career, it has been 2-on-1 in arguments, and I have to fight as hard as I can to get my point across. This time around, I know without a doubt that I am right, and I will not fight.
I think so.
But look, no, yeah, you're right, Trey.
Okay.
Of course. I'm not saying, yeah, you're definitely right. But at the same time, like, JC has the opportunity to do something like really cool. He's not just playing video games at his neighbor's house.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, that would be the abandoning, I think.
Yeah.
Abandoning is what my bio dad did to me as a newborn.
Wow.
Where you didn't meet him until you were in your mid-20s.
That's abandoning. I'm just going out for the night, possibly missing.
This is a closer call than I would have ever thought it was going to
know.
be. So I'm interested to find out if you know
guys
or
will
not.
find out next podcast when we do it.
This is the podcast where we do tend to lean super soft and like give in to whatever.
We're softies on this
We're
podcast.
softies, and that's great.
But this
there's
time-
not a problem with that. But this is a cool chance
I
to do
know.
something.
Look,
But
I asked,
also, hold on. Also, you get to do cool stuff all the time.
because of my job.
Because
yes.
of your job.
And then I lean towards my wife and I try to get a little, guide me in the right direction as my partner, And I brought it up to Kinsey, and she answered it the way I hate. Just do whatever you feel is best. Mm-hmm. Well, I feel best with both of them.
They're both great ideas.
Both really great, I love my daughter, but also Roman Reigns.
You need to pull like the old school Flintstones episode where you've got your Halloween costume on for one party, for you're going out with your daughter for one thing, and you've got your one costume, and then you run over to the American Airlines Center in a different costume and show back up in time.
I know. There was an episode of Family Guy that I watched yesterday where Peter had a hologram that did all the stuff he didn't want to do.
Right.
This is what I need.
What if you just
which one do you not want to do?
Damn, that was the wrong way.
Go ahead.
Let me rephrase.
Yeah.
Doing the other thing.
What if you just showed up a little late to the wrestling match?
That might happen.
Yeah,
I
mean, you might sit in a little bit more chat, but at least like maybe you catch the last hour and a half.
Yeah.
I don't know if he would like that. I don't know if your friend would like that. He might have an empty seat next to him for
on
an hour.
on a TV, on a camera.
TV. Yeah, he may not like that. Be like, hey, can I show up a little late?
Yeah.
And then you can hang out backstage afterwards and go to like 3 houses with your daughter.
Yeah, maybe.
Take some pictures.
I'll feel it out. I'll tell him.
You get to see her as she comes out of her room all dressed up, ready to. She can get your reaction to seeing her.
Because I don't feel bad about if I bail, because I know for a fact he's probably got 10 to 20 other people that are way willing to go for this. So that's what makes me also want to go, because it's a hot ticket.
I will love to see how this turns out. But I did have something that I brought up with my kids, and I don't know if my wife loves this idea, but my kids were being loud and annoying, and we had like a huge weekend full of festivities. It's kind of this thing where, like we've talked about before, how my kids are super ungrateful. All they care about is just doing the next thing.
Yeah.
So we just had a gym. We had like 5 Halloween things going on. And they were just bickering and being rude. And I said, hey guys, whenever you do something rude, if you're mean, picking on your sister, doing something to annoy us, if you're waking up in the middle of the night and coming into our rooms, I'm taking a piece of candy away from your basket.
Yeah.
I don't know. They said okay. They said they understand. I haven't gotten an opportunity to do that yet.
Yeah.
But it's been floated out there. And my wife was kind of like, I don't know. But I don't know. It's going to take that one time where I take that Snickers out of the bag, and I don't know if I'm going to eat it in front of them or if I'm just going to throw it away, or because I'll probably just put it back in the bag later when they're not looking. But the fact that I'm okay, all right, Davis, you're gonna throw a Beanie Baby at your sister, taking out the Smarties, taking them away from your bag, and I put them away.
Oh, dude, my son is so scared of Smarties this year.
Because of fentanyl?
Yeah. He freaking got Smarties at some homecoming parade recently, and he said, "I got to throw these away." I was like, "Why?"
Where did he learn about it?
The news, I guess. I'm not talking about fentanyl at home.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Was like, well, somebody's got to be talking to him.
What if
about
this is just Smarty's competitor that's trying to get floating the fake news out there to try and get people to hate Smarties?
Yeah.
Well-
So we go for which candy?
Yeah, I mean, what's the
Well,
competitor?
maybe not
Spree?
competitor, but maybe
Oh,
just makers of a different one.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Spree bottle caps, I'd say, are competitors.
Yeah, those are direct.
But Spree bottle caps are delicious.
I like the chewy Spree.
No, get it.
sour tart, sweet.
Sour sweet tarts? Sweet tarts are a
They're
competitor, of
sweet
course.
tart chewies, extra sour. Like there's too many words for it, but delicious. But yes, it's fine if he doesn't like those, right? Those can go in the trash.
Right.
no
Yeah,
matter what.
Smarties.
Yeah, that's what he's been doing.
candy.
But yeah, he's 10 years old and he's already talking about possible fentanyl in his candy. I'm like, damn, bro.
What a weird world.
That
we
the
live
world
in.
is weird right now. And I know we worried about it too when we were kids with
Razor
the
blades.
and the apples.
See, the whole razor blades and apples, the fentanyl and candy, did this happen like one
One
time
time.
somewhere? Or is this actually happening? Or is this just, I don't want to say fear-mongering, but is this just,
100% fear mongering.
it's just clickbait news headlines and fear-mongering is the result?
But
you
if
know?
you have one and you're that one,
Totally.
then
I wish I would've known about
I'm
it.
going to tell the entire world,
Yeah,
hey,
totally.
this could happen to you.
You guys tax your kids with candy? There's a tax in my house.
I don't appreciate the tax.
What do you mean you don't appreciate the tax?
Who did the work to get the candy?
We all did because you walked them to the house.
Who bought the Halloween costume?
Yeah. Who provides them the house?
How can they buy their own
No, I don't
costume?
know.
No, I'm
The
saying it's
government won't let them work.
we're all walking together, and it's almost like I'm ensuring you're safe. You know what I'm saying? I'm ensuring
buy
you're all
your own
good.
candy.
I know I could buy my own candy, but I also want to
And
tax them.
Do you tax them in front of them?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you just go and sneak a piece of candy every once in a while, then...
It's all good.
Yeah,
And I still
if
do
they
that
don't-
anyway.
If they don't see it, then I don't think it's... But if you're like, no, give me 10% because that's what the government takes from me. Like, you're just being a bully.
In fact, at this point, it's not even bullying because Kaysen last year put it in a Ziploc bag. And before I even went and cashed in,
Smart.
he just grabbed it, put it in a Ziploc bag, and he goes, here you go.
Do you give him any kind of like dependent breaks? Like he's got 2 animals, so you have to give him a couple.
No, I just took whatever he gave me in the Ziploc bag, which was all the garbage candy anyway,
Right.
but still.
Nobody's getting a refund.
No.
All right, 2 messages here from our listeners I wanted to read. This is from Brandy. Brandy came by our studio last week.
Oh,
and said
yeah!
hello.
Yeah, Brandy's
She gave-
awesome.
She gave us Trey and I a
Snow cone maker.
a little snow cone maker because we were arguing about
the
flavor
Snoopy
snow
one
cone.
that has like
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
grater that you chop up the ice.
And so she sent us a note, and you can always hit us up. All the ways to contact us are in the description of this podcast, and she wrote this to the Chatty Daddies podcast. She said, hey, guys, it was great getting to meet all of you guys last week. I wanted to say I've been listening to the Good Friday Morning Show for 16 years. It's been really cool to grow up with each of you and hear your life's milestones. If I could handpick a group of brothers to have, it would definitely be you. I'm really proud of the good men and extraordinary dads you have become. You are all doing a really great job, and shout out to the Chatty Daddies and Chatty Mommies out there. Y'all are killing it. P.S. I really dropped the ball on my lifelong dream of meeting JC. I wanted to say, hey, I'm a slut too. SLUT. Squirrel lovers united together. Maybe next time. Thanks again. And remember, stand up straight. That's from Brandy. Wasn't that
Brandy,
nice?
you're awesome, Brandy.
She was so cool. All right, then the last one here has to do with our bop of the week.
Oh,
We've
good.
been asking people to send in their bops of the week, some suggestions for us, and we'll vote to see if we allow this into our
'Cause we're uppity like
Spotify bop of the week playlist. And it's a playlist where we play kids songs that don't suck.
Uh-huh.
Kids songs that aren't annoying. So this suggestion is coming from B. Shaw. I don't know what the whole first name is, but it's from B. Shaw.
What's up, B?
B said, hey guys, I can't remember if y'all have done this one before, but Simple Plan's Scooby-Doo song is an unexpected bop. I had never heard this one before.
I don't remember it either.
And she said,
It is.
and this person said it just came up on a playlist and I immediately thought of you guys. So check it out. Simple Plan, What's New Scooby-Doo?
Like it already.
Scooby-Doo, we're coming after you. You're gonna solve that mystery. I see you, Scooby-Doo. The trail leads back to you. What's the Scooby-Doo? What's the Scooby-Doo? We're gonna follow you. You're gonna solve that mystery. We see you, Scooby-Doo. We're coming after you. What's the Scooby-Doo?
I like it.
I love it.
Love it.
That's great. That sounds like high school to me.
Yeah,
That sounds great.
100%. Anything Simple Plan's going to get in for me.
Okay, great. So I think I say
We're adding
yes.
it.
Unanimous.
It's
Stamp.
unanimous. It's in there. All right. Well, that does it for this week's episode of the Chatty Daddies. Hit us up with any comments, questions, concerns. All the ways to contact us are in the description of this podcast. My name's Nick Adams.
I'm Trey Peart.
I'm JC Chavez.
And don't forget,
Stand up straight.
Oh, yeah.